Good morning, Swirly Nation. And welcome to Buffalo, New York, the beautiful Lecom Harbor Center, for this morning's matchup between the Compuware motherboards and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Buffalo. What a beautiful day here in Buffalo, New York. I'm coming off of a bit of a rusty one coming from the Bills game, and I'm joined here in the Cine Oven by none other than the good doctor, Dr. Jason Julius.
Morning, boys and girls.
So an exciting first matchup here. Somebody we haven't seen in a while, maybe ever. I remember playing them like as squirts.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I think we have a very small history with them.
So it'll be the Pens and Compuware here today. And talk about jerseys, a Cleveland Brown-esque style.
Meets PennDOT.
Brown jerseys with like a neon hunter orange accents on them. They will be, Compuware will be hard to miss in this one. Your Penguins, they're my favorite of the combos. The whites, the white jerseys, black pants, white socks, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets.
I'm just glad that we were able to talk the organization into getting us the white jerseys back.
Yeah, definitely. And I was a big fan the reverse retro whites that we had that year too.
You know, for as much as we pay, we should just get a third jersey.
We tried that once. That did not go well. I thought the Winter Classic jerseys from last year with the big P.
Yeah, I like that.
Those were pretty slick.
Yeah.
So, but we'll line things up. It's tough to talk about like what to expect from this one because we just don't know what to expect from Compuware. But we can talk a little bit about what the Penguins have been doing. Working a lot on special teams, working a lot on puck battles and body position, working a lot on odd man situations, both creating them and defending them. So I would look for a little bit of that from the Penguins here.
Just an observation from Compuware. They got some big bodies, so we'll see how today goes. If it gets physical or not, time will tell.
And thank you guys. As you guys join us, make sure you click the subscribe button below. Be sure to click the subscribe button below for your subscription here to Cine TV, the best youth hockey coverage in the galaxy. Speaking of the galaxy, apparently a radio wave over 8 million years old reached Earth this week.
I thought it was 8 billion years.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Million, billion, trillion.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know if there's been any interpretation from it yet.
So we do have the chat fired up. If you're a subscriber, you can chat with us. Looks like Mrs. Evans, the beautiful Mrs. Evans, Cameron's mom, chiming in, as well as Mark Valella. I believe this is being live streamed on the big screen TVs at Porsche Pittsburgh downtown.
It should be. We will throw a little shout out to Porsche Pittsburgh there. See if Mark can get a few more car sales today before he comes up with his
If you're
buddy.
looking for a new Porsche, head down there. Ask for our good friend Mark Valella. And while you sign the docs, you can watch this Pens game.
Exactly.
Starting lineups for your Penguins. In net, number 1, Zeke Fagan. Your defense pair, the Lucky Sevens. The Casino line, Valella at number 7 and 77 Star. Up front, your right wing, number 11, Jack Reel. Your left wing, number 43, Cameron Evans. And at center, number 10, Luca Filiaggi.
So we are one man down today. I do want to give Cruz Armstrong a little shout out for a speedy recovery. I'm hoping he's listening and watching right now.
We know he is. So Cruz, hopefully you're on the mend. A busy week for his dad is last night's Penguins game, a 4-0 drudging of the previously unbeaten Colorado Avalanche.
You know, I don't know if Vegas picked those odds or not, but I don't know if I would have taken a 4-0 loss for the Avalanche after.
Now Tristan Jarry stopping all 31 pucks throw in his direction. You talk about size. Look at his big number 5 starting on defense for Compuware. Looks like he'd be 30. He drove to the rink.
He might have a warlock with me later.
So we're about to get underway here from the Lecom Harbor Center. This is one of my favorite venues. They have a perfect cine oven for us up here. And that face-off will be controlled by the motherboards in their own end. And the turnover right to Real, who finds the shot. The goalie thought it got by him. Evans will pick off a breakout pass. He takes a bump, works it behind the net. It's flipped up to the wall for Villela to keep in. As Evans delivers a return bump behind the net. The puck will come out the center. It's knocked away from Star. It'll come off his skate right to a Compuware forward with a heavy shot that's blockered by Fegan and worked up for Real. Real and Evans teaming up, a 2-on-2 developing. Real will pull up. He's got Filiaggi in the high slot. As he rolls it over to him, it's just knocked away and cleared. Just like a little bit behind on that. I don't think Real could get the puck under control there.
Jack made an excellent read there, picking off that pass. The first 10 seconds of the game went in.
The goalie thought he was beat.
Yeah, just couldn't finish it, but good first shift.
As Paris works it deep, here's Carter Schub along the wall. Up for Ofterhide. He tries to flip it past the on-rushing forward. It's maybe in his equipment.
It's in the Compuware player's jersey, or it's in his pants.
Or it might have gone up into the bench. I don't know. I think it was on the bench.
All right.
So the faceoff will come into neutral zone. Although that was in the Compuware zone. I would have liked to see that be an offensive draw for the Penguins. But anyway, we play on. Here's Ofterhide up off the glass looking for Schub. It'll sneak past him and be gathered in. It's Schub with Paris and Carter. Ofterhide and Kaminsky, the blue liners. As it goes off of a skate behind the Compuware net. Banked up off the boards. Kaminsky will track it down. Lays it across to Ofterhide. Ofterhide off the wall for Carter. Carter has it go off of his stick right to a Compuware player who puts it back to the red line before Kaminsky will get there and dump it in. In the corner, Compuware working the far side for a breakout. Under pressure from Schub. That pressure forces the turnover to Paris. Paris trying to get it 200 feet deep. And the Penguins complete another line change here as McFall jumps on the forecheck. Compuware able to clear the zone, but it's gathered by Julius. He'll find the fine wine of Merlot. As it ticks off of the twig of McFall, so no icing. It's McElmurray in deep. Pressures the puck. A rolling puck comes off of Gostick to the corner. Compuware counters attack up to center, but no further where Merlot will fire it in. It'll hit the skate of McElmurray, who had yet to clear the zone, so we get a whistle and a faceoff. It's like Nini out there checking in as well. The World Traveler. Where are you this week, Nini? It'll be McElmurray at the center ice dot for the faceoff as we reset here. Still 0-0 with 12 and a half to go. Banked off the boards by the fine wine. Up for Gostick. Gostick tries to tap it to the middle. It's picked off by Compuware. Good pressure by Julius will free it back up for Gostick. Gostick has it taken away again. This shot down low. Off the pads of Fegan. Rebound off the stick and cleared by the Pens. A couple good chances there for Compuware.
Fortunate that puck hit the goaltender, not an icing call.
Gostick jumps on the forecheck. As Compuware breaks up the near side this time. Little dump in and rim all the way around. Penguins took a difficult angle to the puck there. Filiaggi coming down low in good support as Stars pass up to the neutral zone is put back in on an offside play. So the faceoff will come out the center.
A little sloppy the first couple minutes of the game. Not a lot of passes tape on tape, but it's kind of expected. Friday morning, 9:30. Boys are still a little sleepy, I think.
I know I am. I mentioned before I got to go to the Bills game last night. What an exciting atmosphere that is. It reminds me of a college atmosphere.
There's not a lot of rules in Buffalo.
As Star battles along the wall. No worries. Cameron was tucked away in his bed. Coach Julius getting him up here to Buffalo. So he should be well rested, even if your voice of Cine TV is not. Looks like Nini finally made it home to Pittsburgh. So, joining us from the Steel City, as many of you are, but I know we're carried all around the globe as a face-off win by Compuware. Tails one high and over the cage. Evans' breakout pass will find Filiaggi darting through center. Uses the crossovers to gain speed. Finds an angle, and he lofts one all the way up into the netting behind the cage.
Well, this line shouldn't be unfamiliar with themselves. This is going way back to squirt hockey there. So we'll see if they can capitalize on the camaraderie and the
good breakout there. We saw Filiaggi using those crossovers to gain speed coming through the neutral zone. Challenge a pair of Compuware players and got a nice heavy shot off as a blast from the point by Villela trickles wide of the cage. Filiaggi in deep to battle. Good support. Evans and Real. Real will come away with it. A rolling puck picked up by Evans. He'll go across the star with a little bit of space. Couldn't find a lane to the net, so he'll put it in the corner to be further advanced by Real. Now Filiaggi behind the net. He's under pressure as it'll come free. Villela chops it towards Real in the middle. Evans covering the defense as Villela had gotten down low. Evans will pick it up in his own end. Tossing it around for Star, up for Real. Real off the wall out to center, but no further. Want to see him pull that into the middle there. He had Filiaggi on a breakout as Real will come in. High slot for Evans, puck behind him. It'll clear the zone. Off the ride, picks it up there. Penguins will get a change. Part of a change anyway. As Real plays takeaway.
He's got an edge.
Oh, just has it knocked off. Good defensive stick there.
End of his shift. I don't know if he had the full tank of gas there.
Kaminsky battles along the wall. Paris in support will take over for the Pens. Off the ride. Great indirect feed to Paris. Paris has been a beast all season long. He drives down low. He's joined by Hartman and Carter at this point in time. They poke at it. Out comes Paris for Kaminsky. Along the wall. Knocked down on the play was a Compuware player. Hartman there. They battle. Pulling it off the wall is Carter. They work it down low.
That's a great forecheck by Brody Carter there.
Excellent work by number 6 in white. As it'll roll past Kaminsky. He'll fake one way, going up the wall. Carter will chop it for Hartman.
Oh.
Hartman just couldn't break free. And it's dumped all the way down by Compuware. Kaminsky sends it up the wall. Hartman had peeled towards the middle. So Compuware takes over. Paris with a bit of interference there. We play on. Hartman gets it to the line, where it's taken over by Compuware, and he'll jump on the forecheck. Great forecheck here by Hartman to force it all the way back behind the Compuware net. He'll find his D partner, but the Pens' pressure forces the turnover. Paris will toss it to the danger area in front of the cage where it's cleared by Compuware. Elmurray on. He tries to pick one off, but back comes Compuware 3-on-2 developing here as they drive in front of the Penguins net. Goes off of a stick gathered by Kaminsky, rimmed around behind the Penguins cage. From behind the net, Compuware will set things up. Kaminsky battling. Able to win that battle and work it to McElmurray. Up for Shub. Shub gets it out to center. No further. Here's McFall.
Unfortunately, that puck just bounced back to the blue line and just offsides. Another great read by McFall there. And you know, if you get him into open space, there's not a lot of kids that are going to catch him one-on-one.
McElmurray with Shub and McFall now. Forced further. Gathered in by the Compuware defense. A rolling puck. McElmurray to it. A shot from McElmurray from way out top is kicked to the corner. Penguins jump back on that forecheck. I've been impressed with the Penguins' forecheck thus far, Coach.
I agree. That F3's playing a nice high spot, able to get over when they change puck possession from side of the ice to side of the ice. So another offside call there.
Another puck will come out.
Like we're going to change up the D here, keep that forward line. 777's out there.
Referee having a conversation here with McFall. Montgomery to the dot. He'll win it back to Villela. Off the boards. Stick lift by Shub. Star will pull the puck in. It comes weird off the dasher. Montgomery almost pulled it around. To come off a Compuware player right to McFall, who drives to the net. Kick to the corner by the goaltender. Chopped up off the boards. Icing if it's far enough here, and it clearly is. But we'll go back deep in the Compuware end. Almost half, or just over halfway through period number 1.
Not a lot of shots on net. I mean, we're, according to the scoreboard, 3 for Compuware, 2 for Pens. Seemed like we have a little bit better of the play right now, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, Compuware had a couple of those chances, but the Penguins have possessed the puck a good bit better. And one thing the Penguins I do think need to work on is that, they get good puck possession, but getting that puck possession in.
We got 2 antlers stuck together here. Been a common occurrence. There were guys stuck at practice the other day, I saw.
So we'll switch sides for the face-off now. The 2 centers got their helmets stuck. As a rolling puck is gathered in by Compuware. Good cross pressure from Shub. Star gathers. Up off the wall. Bouncing puck to Johnston for Compuware. That's off the boards for Villela. Villela tied up. Compuware able to win that battle and take control. Montgomery knocked down. He's able to get it to McFall, though, who jabs it up out the center. Villela able to dump it in. Penguins get it changed. Shub up on the forecheck. Filiaggi tries to cut it off. He will along the wall. Evans in support. It'll bank just off the boards past Kaminsky. Here's Ofterhide with it. Up for Filiaggi. He's driving through center.
Got a head of steam here. I would have liked him just to take that right to the net and fire it, to be honest with you. He had the lane.
Penguins with some new lines, maybe working on some trust. A hand or a high stick to call.
Yeah, Luke had come down the slot there. He could have looked his teammate off and fired one, but he made the pass over to him.
Had Real on the forehand there, just unable to connect. I never mind the extra pass. You're right. I think maybe a shot in that one could have been a pass too. You could have gone pass off pads, keep it low and hard. Real crashing. It'll be Evans back to the point for Ofterhide. His shot blocked. Good back stick work by Real to break up a clean breakout. Compuware still able to get it the whole way to the pen zone, though. Ofterhide tying a player up, knocking him down. Here's Kaminsky rimming it around. A one-touch by Evans springs Real. Great breakout for the Penguins.
It could be a 2-on-1 here.
Real with Filiaggi. He'll sauce it right to him. Filiaggi going for the glove side, and it's snagged by the goaltender.
We're joined by the one and only Josh Martin. I'm surprised he doesn't have a beer in his hand right now. I'm actually kind of disappointed in him.
You're not the first person to be disappointed in him.
His wife is every day when she wakes up. That's what she told me. I'm not lying.
Gostick jumps in at the center position. A bit of a quick shift there for the Penguins. They created that good scoring chance. And the Penguins doing a good job here rolling the lines, getting quick shifts. As Gostick will take one at center here. It's flanked by Carter and Hartman. Banged along the boards. I love the quick shifts. I really do. 45 seconds to a minute off. Keeps that energy level high. Julius will reverse. He'll find Merlot. Off of Hartman out to center. Gostick jumping up on the forecheck. Here's Julius with it. Merlot. Julius. Now Hartman off the boards just to the Compuware line. Compuware with a bit of puck possession here. They'll drive one in. All the way around behind the Penguins net. Reversed. out of the corner, but blocked by the Pens defense. A centering feed off of a stick to the point, but no further. We'll put it back in the area behind the cage. Compuware winning the races to pucks right now as it comes through the crease of Fagan and wide. Another centering pass will come to a backhand. That backhand goes through the high slot and is cleared by the Penguins. Here comes Gostick. Onside for a shot off the blocker. Gostick working hard, able to, getting a trip here.
Going to give him a 2-minute, I think, for a tripping call there on that aggressive forecheck. And I don't know, did they even it up?
Nope.
No.
They're going to call a slash, actually.
Tomato, tomato, it doesn't really matter. He's going to spend a minute and a half in the box here. The Pens got to kill this off.
It'll be a D-zone draw. Shuby to take it. It'll be Shub McFall and the Lucky Sevens. Shuby lifts it all the way into the stands. There's a souvenir for a fan. Carter Shub giving away pucks today. Jared Reel running down to get the puck. That'll end up in Jack's shooting zone.
No doubt.
Shuby back on the faceoff. Wins it, gets it to the point, no further. Cross for a shot. Good block by Shub.
Give it to him.
Can he get McFall? He will. It comes off the backhand. He's quick enough to track it down, though. Pokes it further to the corner and goes in and takes it away. Spinning one out in front. He's tripped up. We
No
play
call
on.
there.
Here's Starr to the puck.
A little unintentional slew foot there. I thought they could have given him the 2 minutes for tripping there, but
Heavy off the glass. And there's McFall right back on it. Two players go down there. I think that one much more not a penalty. As it'll be tipped past Reel. He's fresh on for this second part of the PK. Reel on the near side, able to get it towards Evans. He gets to it and backhands it all the way deep. It'll be Reel on the forecheck. In that F1 position, pressuring the puck. Evans lurking behind him. Kaminsky and Ofterhide at center. Kaminsky picks one off, but has it taken away from behind. Back in comes Compuware with a shot. Up high, Fagan will get it with the mitt.
after I did a great job of angling him to the wall there and keeping that shot respectful for Zeke.
Yeah, you'll give that shot all day. Worked up high to the point. Bouncing puck will get to the corner. Evans will be the first one there, chopping it out the center. Penalty over to Gostick. Penguins get it deep, it's icing. A little bit of musical line changes here. It'll be Parrish coming out to center, Reel and Evans. .2:19 to play. Penguins get the PK, killing off the Gostick slash. And the puck comes to the point. Evans chopping it up in the air. It'll come off the glove right to Reel. 2-on-1 developing. Reel down. He'll send it in front and waving at it, Evans. I like to see that puck movement, that trust. Shot from up high, blocked. Back comes Compuware.
That should be a nice.
They're going to wave it off. Ofterhide in his own end. Trying to sauce it all the way across to Evans, who is taking off. Picked off and back in comes Compuware. Battle down low, puck rolling out in front, and it's just pushed wide. A little bit of a disjointed play there. The Penguins had control of the puck behind the net. I'm not 100% sure how it came back out in front. Evans will have it come off of his stick. Parrish kind of shooting it at him there. Parrish will jump up on the forecheck. His forecheck forces a turnover. Rolling puck. Worked for along the boards and pushed deeper into the Compuware end. Hartman up on the forecheck. Merlot thought about it, retreats instead. Coming up the neutral zone of the Penguins, it'll be McElmurray sending it back to the line off of Hartman. And cleared. Here's Merlot. For Hartman. Hartman turning in front. McElmurray has it knocked away. It'll be gathered in and pounced on top of by Compuware. 46 seconds to go here in period number 1.
We've got to do a little better job of making some short passes, small passes in the D zone. We're trying these long outlet passes that don't have a lot of success rate. So let's see if we can make that 6 to 8 foot pass, get moving through the neutral zone with some speed and get a little offensive zone time here.
Shot by Gostick. I think I went off McElmurray. Here's Julius with a wrister from the point that bounces around in the high slot. It's cleared by Compuware. Dumped off, I think, the back of the referee. Gostick will get there and rim it all the way around behind. Compuware reads it, able to get there along the boards. Penguins will battle. McElmurray getting it to center. Gostick waving at it. Couldn't quite get control. Reversal by Merlot to Julius. Julius up for Hartman. Hartman with a one touch to McElmurray. We've seen that a couple times from the Penguins here.
10 seconds in the period.
Great indirect pass to Gostick in front from McElmurray. That's the third time the Penguins have had somebody go into the net and just didn't connect. We saw Reel and Evans have those chances earlier, and that time it was McElmurray.
Great play there. Just out of the reach of Cash's stick.
So the first period, a little slow.
It's a little slow, a little sloppy. Not a lot of crisp hockey right now. It's just pucks bouncing around, and see what we could do in the second period here.
I felt like the Penguins controlled the puck better, especially early in that period. Towards the end, we saw some puck possession from Compuware. Overall, I would give the edge to the Penguins, but
yeah, we weren't lighting the world on fire there
right
at that period. That's for sure.
Right. Penguins had a couple opportunities to connect on some things that were just off. So they could clean that up. Maybe get one of these by. That best scoring chance was 4 seconds into the game for Real.
Yep. Like 5 shots on goal, that's not gonna, it's not gonna put the puck in the net a lot of times. You got to get into that 10 to 12 range to put one in. So we'll see if they could bump up production the second period.
I feel like the Pens defense doing a good job. We've seen some really good breakouts by the Penguins as well. Able to carry through the neutral zone with some speed. So we'll see if they can continue that. We're here at the Buffalo Lecom Harbor Center. It's the practice facility of the Buffalo Sabres, as well as the home ice of the Canisius Golden Griffins.
Try to say that 3 times.
It was kind of cool. Last time we were here, we saw Rasmus Dahlin with roller skate guards on, skating between the KeyBank Center and this rink, as they don't have like they change the Sabres don't have a separate locker room over here. So when they come over here to train, the players actually do roller skate over here, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, save the ankles a little bit. Walking in hockey skates for that much distance is not fun.
Well, and I don't think they have the padding for it, so they put the roller gear on and roll over here. Kind of a neat thing to see. You get one of the premier NHLers rolling into the practice facility. So here comes Villela breaking things up at center. 2-on-1 developing here. Star defending. Oh, fire it in. Star blocking it. Oh, my angle, I thought that was a shot on net, and Fagan was reacting to it, but a great breakup by Star, as a shot from the point will be perfectly directed with the stick by Fagan to the corner. Worked up high by Compuware. They'll rim it around behind. Jumping to it is Villela with the pressure. Good puck protection by Compuware there. Able to set Villela up a little bit to give him a little shoulder protect. Star knocking a player down in front. We play on. Out of the corner comes Compuware. Hit by Star. Jabbed up the wall. Will come off of Shub. And here comes Carter. Carter to the line, trying to pop it deep. We are about a minute 20 in here. Penguins will put it into the Compuware end as they get a line change. Evans on the forecheck. Rimmed all the way around. Penguins forwards kind of stacked up there. Want to see him spread out a bit. Read that play. The Penguins forwards were in the middle of the ice. Here comes a Compuware player down the near side trying to cut to the middle. Good pressure by Filiaggi allows Villela to kind of serve over and get control. A bouncing puck controlled by Evans, but has it roll into the middle. Ofterheide, good follow-up. Evans retreating to cover for him as the puck comes to the Compuware stick. Evans will break it up at center.
Here we go.
Playing it behind a player. Trying to catch it on the other side, can't do so. Here's Kaminsky at center.
I like to see Jack Reel getting into that physical nature a little bit. I think it gets him into the game. Get a few bumps on.
Here comes
got
Reel.
some speed.
With speed, into the zone, to the outside Evans. In front for Filiaggi, a wrist shot.
Play.
Tick, tack, toe, Reel to Evans. Evans to Filiaggi in the high slot, and he'll put it high blocker side to give the Penguins a 1-0 lead.
If you could draw up a center drive, that's it right there, boys. Jack Reel just center drives back to Luka. Shot right over the blocker. Great play.
Filiaggi did a great job there, getting control of the puck in the middle, but without speed. Tapped it to Evans, who had a little bit of speed. Or, I'm sorry, Reel had it coming through. He's got speed, but he plays it over to Evans. Like you said, that center drive, if you watch that replay, which I just got to do, he got to the other side of that defender, which completely prevented that defender from getting to Filiaggi at all.
Textbook right there.
And that allowed Filiaggi in that high slot to use that wicked shot that he works on over and over again in the garage. If you've ever seen his setup in there, that'll be in the Hall of Fame someday, like Crosby's washing machine.
Yeah. Penguins offside there. McFall got pushed over the blue line. The 12:04 left, Pens up 1-0.
The Penguins able to strike here early in period 2. Montgomery to take the faceoff. Kicked back to Merlot. Up for McFall. Chopped it deep. And as much as, like we said on that one Filiaggi play, you'd like to see the shot, maybe that pass to Reel sets the tone of, hey, we got to move that puck around, right? As Montgomery has the puck and delivers a heavy blow.
Hey, I'll give you the Compuware player a lot of credit. He gets hit pretty hard, then he comes back. He's like a little bulldog, though, a little guy, but give him credit for the effort there.
Deep in the zone is Julius and now Montgomery. Compuware coming in with some heaviness as McFall pokes it by one, couldn't get it by the second, or else it would have been a 3-on-0. And Compuware will put it back in offsides. And again, give Jack Reel a lot of credit. We talked about it, but that positioning on that center drive to keep that defender away, so important. Yeah. So here we are. It'll be Paris with Carter and Hartman. Compuware up the far side in front of the benches. Coming in behind the Penguins net. Villela deep to battle. A stick lift by Paris. Frees it up for Carter with speed. I love to see the wings carrying speed on those breakouts. Look how much different when you catch it standing still versus catching it moving there.
That's where we have to look for that trailer, though, in the defenseman in that play. You watch the big Penguins do that. They'll all three guys will drive hard, and then that defenseman will be the guy right in the top of the slot that can receive a pass for a good scoring chance. Jake Starr was there.
It was Mark Voigt when the kids were young. He's the head coach of the Vengeance. Told me what time at that time he told me he's like the new 3-on-2 is a 4-on-3 with that defenseman in the high slot, like you said. And there they had Starr. Back in action, here's Ofterheide, tried for Hartman. It'll be rejected by the motherboards. Kaminsky will go heavy off the boards. No icing. Just lays up enough to not carry the line. Good forecheck pressure by Carter. We've seen, how many times have we said that already today?
He's a forechecking machine right now.
We might even need to rename it the 6-check.
Exactly.
As Paris delivers a hit, and they're going to call that? How is that a penalty?
I'm not sure what the call is. Maybe hitting too hard? I mean, the kid just released the puck. Brady puts his shoulder right into him. they going to call a roughing on him?
I have no idea.
It just looked like a hard hockey play to me. He gave him a charging call.
Well, he broke out the Cine TV credit card there, and he'll get a charging call.
Well,
and
and he's giving him a 2 and 10?
That's absurd. I believe a 2 and 10 or a minute and a half and an 8 because of the clock adjustment by USA Hockey.
I mean, what I saw was Brady gliding, putting a shoulder into that player.
Yeah, but how is that a 2 and 10?
Oh, well. So I guess he got teed up for the extra 8.5 or 8 minutes.
Yikes.
You know, it's kind of funny because I don't know that Brady's ever spoken.
Right.
So how he got a 2 and 10 for talking too much is beyond me.
My guess is the 7 words that he said in his life, 2 of those were unappreciated by the referee. It's worked down low for a shot off of Fagan, and he'll smack that mid on top of it to cover it up. Penguins will change penalty killing forward. Evans and Reel off. Gostick and Shub. Actually, they're going to change all 4. Merlot and Julius. I think the 8 minutes was for charging, not for chatting.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him afterwards. He'll sign us to us what he did. Great save by Fagan there.
Shot from the point with traffic in front. Kick to the outside. Shuby right there with the puck pressure. Able to knock the puck away and comes off the glove. Gostick with speed, able to get to it. Short-handed. He'll carry in. Uses the body to protect. Drives the net. Collides with the goaltender as he's forced in by the defenseman.
Yeah, stay out of that.
Compuware player coming in to express his displeasure.
Hopefully the goaltender for Compuware is all right. He's getting up, so.
That was a heavy hit as Gostick was being leaned on, and then the player there was a defender leaning on Gostick. As he got around him, another player came in and hit him. And that's when both players careened into the goaltender.
And that was just a hard play by Gostick just to go hard to the net there.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let up, but the contact by Compuware is what keeps it to not. I don't think he would have hit the goalie if that check doesn't come down from and kind of slide over and hit him.
Well, we got 34 seconds left in this penalty kill here.
Gostick at the draw, able to win it cleanly. Julius with a shot. Jube now down low. Penguins more than happy to have the puck in that corner. Down a man. The puck coming into the middle. Shube with the pressure.
I'm loving the back check there. You know, that little honey badger, he's battling in the corner, works his way back, breaks up a play.
Back checking with a purpose, too. That's Compuware. Able to work it out in front. Penalty over. Gostick will come away with it. Rolling puck.
Gostick's going to get one for. He threw his hands up into the air, into the kid's helmet. I think they're going to get him for a roughing call here.
You got to keep the hands down. Head contact.
Yeah, if you watch on the replay, you know, the hands go up.
And he's going to get a 10-minute misconduct as well. So the Penguins short Armstrong. Now they're going to be without Parrish for a little while, and then Gostick gets the head contact call, so they're going to be without him also. So it'll be Shuby to serve that penalty. He was just on the ice. That makes sense. A 2 and 10 for Gostick for head contact.
Well, the boys are going to have to just keep quiet here.
Yeah.
Just play the game. I mean, it's only a 1-0 game here. We're digging ourselves a hole if Compuware scores here.
Evans and Reel out to kill the penalties. We've got Villela and Starr as well. Up the wall, chopping at it, Reel. I'm not a big chopping at it fan.
Well,
I get in that situation, but here comes Evans. Over to Reel. Can the Penguins get some shorthanded opportunity here? We saw Gostick with a chance earlier. Now Reel down the wall, and again, perfect place for the puck of here. The Penguins' centering feed was to the backhand of Evans. It'll come back for Starr, who
That
puts
was
it
a
to the
really
corner.
smart play by Starr right there. He could have blasted one off a shin guard. It could have been going the other direction, but smartly put it in the corner.
Make him go 200 under pressure. A puck off the stick of Evans in front. Fagan will get a pad to it.
Fagan did a really nice job there, keeping that left pad on the ice and keeping the puck out of the net there.
Able to get the mid on top of it. Penguins continue to be shorthanded on what'll be about 4 minutes of shorthanded time, with a little bit of like that 30 seconds in between that they didn't.
Yeah.
But 48 seconds left on this one for Filiaggi. He'll win the draw to the corner. Ofterhide. Up to the point, no further. Ofterhide tripped up, and we're going to get it evened up here. Finally, a Compuware player will find his way to the penalty box.
Well, we're going to be 4-on-4 for 37 seconds and have a little less than a minute here for some power play time. So we'll see who Coach Kevin puts out on the ice here.
Certainly going with speed here. I guess he'll keep these players just jumped on. So Filiaggi and McFall, Ofterhide and Kaminsky.
So with the open ice here, maybe we can find a seam for a good shot. Maybe get a point shot in, something. I mean, we only got 6 shots on net here, and we're halfway through the game. So
See McFall's speed be a factor so far in this one. Look for him to maybe pop free. Face off won by Compuware.
good stick by Kaminsky.
And that stick forces an offside play by Compuware. Penguins with good numbers back.
Evans taking McFall's spot right now.
Filiaggi and Evans.
The dynamic duo.
And Ofterhide.
Those two are they work off the same wavelength a lot of times.
High up off the glass, and it'll be a hand pass from Evans. I'd like to see Ofterhide keep that pass low. I don't know if he was trying to clear the zone or if he was trying to pass it to Evans. Either way, on the ice is better than hit high.
Well, I've been preaching to these boys flat on the ice hard for years.
Everything's a sauce pass
It's a
now.
sauce pass, and it's hard to control the spin and the nice little dish there.
Filiaggi and Evans crisscross. Filiaggi tries to chop it to the middle. Holy heavens. English, not my first language,
here we go.
apparently. Great feed by Ofterhide. Filiaggi tied up. He'll force it towards the middle. Evans shoved behind the net. Good play defensively there. Evans stays right with it, though. Has it underneath the Compuware player.
Get in there. There you go.
Good support from Filiaggi as Evans digs it out. He'll find Ofterhide. Kaminsky. Down low. Penguins on the man advantage. It's Hartman trying to go back to Kaminsky. It's picked off, but kept it at the point.
Oh, there's a high hit there. Give him the puck. Give him the puck. There you go.
They touched it. Fagan off, though. And that should be a 2-10, don't you think? And that's head contact.
There you go.
They gave us a head contact call.
2-10.
They're saying it hit the shoulder, and they'll get a 1.5-minute cross check. All right.
I beg to differ on that one.
Well, the Penguins will have 2-man advantage for 17 seconds. Filiaggi, Evans, Reel, Kaminsky, and Ofterhide. We saw Ofterhide with that beautiful feed to Filiaggi and that 4-on-4. He quarterbacks the power play from the point. Evans, the big man in front. Has anybody ever said that? Oh, no! Filiaggi to Evans. Evans trying to force it in front to Reel. Turned back by Compuware. 5-on-3 here, winding down. Ofterhide. Over.
Fire it.
Heavy shot from Filiaggi. Misses the cage.
Compuware
5-on-4
with a
now.
good stick there, so got to help him.
Reel takes a hit. Reel spins off of it. Gets to the middle. Finds Ofterhide. Ofterhide and Filiaggi play catch up top. Filiaggi along the wall now. Chopping it behind. Evans. Takes one way. Goes the other. Has it knocked away, but it'll come right free to Ofterhide. Down low. Filiaggi. To the middle. Out to the outside, Kaminsky. The Penguins controlling here. Alterheide. Biliagi teasing that line. Keeps it in. Center point. Protects to the outside.
Man.
In front. Reels. And it just directs in.
Man, we got to get on our forehand there a little bit. Luca Filiaggi is just cruising on his backhand, throws a little sauce in the middle, and I think it gets deflected, and the goaltender was good enough to flash the leather and grab it. 26 seconds left in the period, or I'm sorry, in the penalty.
5 minutes of play in the period as the Penguins change power play unit here. It'll be McElmurray, McFall, Hartman, Merlot, and Julius.
With a good use of that foot there.
Lowe and Julius. Lowe to McElmurray. Now McFall.
Man, slide down, D.
Wanted feed up to the point for Julius. His shot blocked, a potential 2-on-1 back the other way. Julius defends. Look at the back pressure by Hartman as a shot comes off of Fegan. Turn back, Merlot trying for McFall, and there's that pass. Keep it on the ice.
I don't understand. It's like everything needs to be a sauce pass.
Like the fighting Alfredos out there. As Compuware's offsides. Elmurray to the dot. Rolling puck into the middle. Backhander tracked and snagged by Fegan. Fegan looking sharp here.
Deke's been saying nice and square to the puck. Looks like he's seeing everything. So good job by him for so far. Like I said, though, not a lot of shots on net for either team, 8 and 7. We're not lighting the world on fire with offense right now.
And we get a whistle, and Hartman's going to go off for a trip. Penguins back in the penalty box. It's been I wonder if there's like snacks in there or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe if it was an adult league game and there were warlocks in there, we'd be in there.
Hartman will head off. Penguins back to the penalty kill. Oh, they're getting penalty kill practice. That's for sure. But dancing with a fire here a little bit.
You keep playing with it with the Hornets' nest, you're going to get stung one time here, and hopefully it's not right now. Get lower, Tino. Tino?
In front, the player
There
pulls
you
it
go.
to the forehand. I was letting you hear the announcement there. I like when I hear him on TV. And back comes McFall. We talked about his speed. Drives the outside, cuts in towards McElmurray there. As two Penguins come together, it breaks up the play. McFall trying to pull it off the wall. He'll poke at it. Good hit. Physical play there by 22. The deuce.
There you go.
You were saying if Villela needed to get deep on that play, and that player opened up in behind with the best chance of the day for...
That was the coach coming out in me there a little bit, so my apologies.
The Compuware player never did get solid shot off. The puck will come up the half wall. Got that, kicked that by Starr. Picked off by Compuware. They'll drive one into that danger zone. Villela for the Penguins, able to clear it. Starr will go heavy off the glass.
That's not going to make it. That's a good play there.
Great clears. The Penguins get all 4 PK players changed. A centering feed through the crease. Heavy shot down low off Fegan to the wall here on the near side. Fegan with good rebound control there. Alfred will come away with it. Penguins, Hartman out of the sin bin. Compuware dumps it back in. Alfred deep to get it. He'll rim it all the way around to the point. No further. Puck will come off of Kaminsky. Shot blocked by the stick of Carter. Battled for down low. Schub will come away with it. What a move there. Bakes one way. Banks it off the boards to himself.
Oh, that was a great play. Great play.
Creates space and finds Alfred.
I think that's where when you're a little smaller player, you just duck under that forechecker there.
Eagles will dump it in deep. Hartman up after the puck. But back comes Compuware. Bearing down the near side. Knocked away by the stick of Merlot. Will come to the point. A shot. Skips wide of the net. That just missed. Begging to flick that pad out there.
Uh-oh, head up. There you go.
Julius and Hartman connect. They'll force it into the Compuware end. Carter up on the forecheck again. Puck gathered in and sent up the wall off of Merlot, picked up by Filiaggi. Filiaggi has Hartman. He'll find him. It goes between his legs. No icing, but Filiaggi will track it down himself. Evans disrupts. Now Merlot at the point. Down to Evans. Cutting to the middle.
Little space.
Oh, tried to feather a backhander to reel. It goes off of a skate. Back comes Compuware. Megan will set it up behind the net. Evans. Up off of Filiaggi. He was looking for Reel. Reel was at the other line. He'll get to it, but he's knocked down. Merlot now. Has it taken away, but Villela will gather. He goes on. Villela's got to see there's nobody on that side for the Penguins. He's got to go the other way with that puck. You had 3 Penguins on this near side.
Uh-oh, here comes Jack.
Jack forces a turnover. Evans following on. Forces it forward. The goalie comes out to play it. Good job there.
It was a, you take it. No, you take it. You take it. And it unfortunately just bounced a little too far out of the reach of either one of them.
Star will send it to the corner. Evans chopping at it. You got to get control and get that deep harder to the corner. Now he ends up in a battle. It's chopped away. And back comes Compuware.
10 seconds left in the period here.
Here's Villela sending it to Reel. Reel to the outside. Evans.
Oh, hit the trailer.
Evans.
Hit him.
Behind the back pass is nowhere near Philly.
Yeah, it was behind him, that's for sure. That was a tough one.
A good read, but just didn't roll the wrists enough to push the puck in front of Filiaggi, who was going with speed.
But we're not sure when Brady and Gostick get out.
Brady's out now.
Okay.
They're telling Gostick he's not even allowed over at the bench. In between, that's not true. Interesting. The official's not thrilled with Jack Gostick.
No.
I don't think I've seen that before. In between periods, they're like, no, you don't get to leave the box. Sit there.
No soup for you.
Feel shame. So the Penguins strike. Filiaggi with the goal. They lead 1-0. They were under a ton of penalties. I'd like to see them stay out of the box and get in some sort of rhythm, because they've got another game today, games all weekend. Got to find the flow.
That was the issue we had in the beginning of the season. We spent more time in the penalty box than we did even strength. Yeah, and you just can't get lines rolling, There's no continuity. So 15 minutes left. I mean, we've got a whopping 7 shots on net right now. So I know Coach Kevin's probably going to encourage them to put the puck on the net, maybe get a dirty goal, something.
So here we are. We'll line them up. We'll switch sides. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock, and we're going to settle this on a 200 by 85 sheet of frozen water. Face off, controlled cleanly by Compuware. Puck chopped out of the air by a high stick of Villela. It'll be dumped in by Compuware, set up by Fegan.
Uh-oh.
Fegan has it come out in front. I was just about to say how much I like the Penguin goalies playing the puck, but we haven't been hurt by it. As Filiaggi darts down the far side. But yeah, there's sometimes those rolling little goofy plays like that can.
It's got the English on it. When you fire it around, it's got that spin on it, and sometimes it just wants to kick in the wrong direction.
Real
Great
pulling
play.
the puck out, sending it for Filiaggi fans on a one-timer.
I like the Ovechkin chance there, but I almost rather him corral that puck and walk to the net with as good of a shot as he has.
Off the side of the cage by Real. For the point, Alterheide will try to keep it. It goes off his skate, then off of his stick out the center.
That's that little bit of roll I think I was just talking about. When that puck gets rimmed, sometimes it's hard to corral that puck. It's just something that just takes time to get used to.
We'll roll around. Real circling up by the blue line. It pops by Alterheide. He'll switch with Kaminsky.
Great job by Kaminsky there to take that big, tall drink of water.
And Ofterhide to stay with the play. It's Real to the outside. Evans. Evans down low, goes off of a player and just wide. I think he was trying to go pass off pads.
If Jack cuts to the middle there instead of the backside of that defenseman, he might have an opportunity there. But
Ofterhide now Filiaggi.
And we're going to get another power play
and
here.
that was dangerous. That was right in front of an open door. Roughing the call.
Gostick
Filiaggi
out of the
takes
box
hit.
now.
Released from territory. One thing to remember, Gostick has 3 penalties now. One more and he would be suspended for the next game.
Shh. That is true.
So he'll have to be cognizant. It'll be McElmurray, McFall, Shub, Lowe, and Julius. Again, we want to say hello out there to Cruz Armstrong. Although Cruz may be in school today, now that I think
He
of it,
might
it's
be.
a Friday.
He did, yeah.
The rest of the Armstrongs I know joining us. And I'm sure he'll be watching a replay.
Well, I know Colby's out there because he's texted me.
Shub.
Got to get out of that corner there and gets. Oh.
McFall down low to Shub. They might be using some of our lines on the broadcast. I think he's got another game this weekend for the Big Pens, the over 18 team. Julius switches. Here's Shuby. Oh, he sent it right past the stick of McFall. That was a good fake pass or fake shot pass there.
We're really doing a good job working the perimeter right now. We haven't come close to the house at all, so we got to get the puck to the middle of the ice.
McFall knocked down. Compuware tries to clear. They miss the glass, putting the puck up and over, so it'll be an offensive zone faceoff. 34 left on the Penguin man advantage.
Odds of us scoring out there is about me making a 60-footer on the golf course, so we got to get to the middle of the ice here and try to get some shots on net. 34 seconds, and we haven't had a shot attempt yet.
Puck work to the point. Villela, now Starr. Starr across for Evans. Evans has a hole in his stick. They'll track it back down. They battle, Villela and Evans. Evans pulls it off the wall. Back to Starr at the point. He'll go to Filiaggi. Penguins find some room here. Down low to Real. Real's pass behind Evans. Gets a stick to it, tries to tap it to the point.
And we got fortunate, hits a goaltender on the bench.
Who's leaning over. It'll be an offensive zone draw again.
Well, we didn't sniff a shot on that penalty.
No.
It was
a good shot pass there by Shuby. He was trying to hit McFall in the middle.
A lot of puck possession on the perimeter. 5 seconds left in the penalty. They got to watch this young man coming out of the box here. Good on net.
Real to Starr with a pass in front. He was trying for Evans on the back door. Penalty over. Starr with the puck. A one-timer for Real. He just missed it. Evans will chase it down. Can't get control, though. And back comes Compuware. Rimmed around. Compuware trying to get the equalizer here. Filiaggi deep in his own end. He'll lift it up off the glass. Yeah, Real was headed up ice already. And the Penguins do come away with it. It'll be Real to Evans. Evans has Filiaggi. He'll find him. Filiaggi crashing in. He sends the puck in. It's under the goalie who's in the net.
No signal from the referees. They say no goal. It looked like Filiaggi thought he scored. I'm not sure if it went in.
Look at Filiaggi charge the net there and get body position. What a play.
I don't know that it actually got in the net. I think the goalie's left pad kept it out. Or if he did a great sleight of hand trick there because it just didn't look like it went in.
Referee agrees with you. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off for Paris. Harris battling for it. The referee prevented him from winning it, but the Penguins keep it at the line, but only briefly. Now it's Hartman. Ofterhide. Off the ride, reversing for Kaminsky. Up for off the ride. Off the ride, dumps it off of the Compuware defenseman. Hit him right in the derriere. Hartman up on the forecheck, able to take the puck away. Down low for Paris. The off their hide. The Kaminsky. It's like the European connection there.
Yeah.
The French to the German to the Polish. it's
That should- we got some mutts on our team, huh?
It'll be Hartman now. As Compuware fires it behind their own cage. Brody Carter pressured. Rolling puck. Battled for by Paris. Compuware will get it to the Penguin line where the Penguins will take over. Julius finding Ofterhide. Pressure at center to knock Hartman off the puck, and back comes Compuware. Off the wall behind Fegan. Here's Ofterhide chopping at it. Couldn't get it past the defender. So Hartman. Now a rolling puck. Gostick can't clear. Bodies bang. Julius will come away with it. Looking for Gostick. A rolling puck eludes him, but he cracks it to the corner. Centering pass. Intercepted. The breakout disrupted by Miguel Murray, now Julius. Sent back to the Penguin line. Shuby high off the glass and out. Gostick there to be a hound. Elmurray with a shove.
Referee blows the whistle. The Compuware players laying on the puck there.
That was a quick one.
Yeah. I think he was looking at player safety there, laying flat on the ice when people stabbing at him. So
A face-off outside of the Compuware zone. Miguel Murray. The puck's poked at by Julius. Now Gostick will fire it all the way deep, and Shub jumps up on the forecheck. A reversal.
Here's a chance. Here's a
intercepted.
chance.
Miguel Murray with a wraparound attempt. Pad keeps it out. A centering feed for Miguel Murray. Doesn't connect, but Merlot's shot off of a stick to the corner. Elmurray with the pressure. Shuby with it now in behind.
That should have, yeah, that was a high
They're
stick.
going to call a high stick. It'll come all the way down.
It was in the rafters when he touched it.
Beautiful rafters here at the Lecom Harbor Center. A wooden structure up above, and up above that, my favorite hotel, the Lecom Marriott.
I spent a little time in the bar one weekend, but that's the extent of it. I wasn't here the last time you guys were staying in the
It's
in the
awesome
building.
to park your car and never move it for a weekend of a hockey weekend.
Well, we get a locker room to dry our equipment out, which is nice for this weekend.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah. So we don't have to lug our equipment around.
Very nice. Puck will be rimmed around. Real has it off of his stick. His second attempt to clear as it's kept at the line.
Get a little closer there, Tino. Get a little closer, buddy.
We continue to scrum. Bouncing puck will be chopped out the center. Liagi kicks it with his skate to the line. And now we scrum again. We need some rugby players on this team. As Compuware will dump it in. Villela tracking it. He's cut in front of it. It'll come off the skate of Star out the blue line and all the way out the center. Evans will stand a player up.
To him.
Good job by Villela. Following on in, feeds Filiaggi. Filiaggi for it.
He just undressed him.
He's putting on the Ritz. Villela able to find him. The puck gets tied up along the boards. Pops free to Villela. Villela with a beautiful feed to spring Filiaggi on a breakaway, and he's got his second of the game.
Great dish there. Who made that pass over to him?
Villela.
That was, yeah. Great pass by Tino there to set Luca free.
It's those little plays. Couple tie-ups, a couple strong scrums, good puck support. There was a battle along that wall. I'm not sure who was in it. But that battle, the Penguin player was able to kind of stand the Compuware player up, not take a penalty. And as he did that, the puck popped free to Villela. Here comes McFall down the right wing. You can see that speed as they'll try to
Oh.
cut to the middle. There's the reach of that
That's
number 5.
Yeah, I
for
think his
Compuware.
last name's Lamontagne. Yeah. No relation to Ray, I would imagine, if anybody knows the musician.
As a rolling puck will exit the zone, Ofterhide. Defending, he'll back off. A shot. Fagan gets both the glove and blocker to
Gobbled
that
one up. Great rebound control there. Got to get it up to Fagan today. Stay nice and square to the puck. Rebound control. I mean, neither goaltenders face a lot of action, but that's actually the harder part sometimes. If you're sitting around for a few minutes, you don't take a shot, and then you get a guy come down and rip one on you.
Penguins leading 2-0 here as the referee talking to the Penguins bench, waving a finger. Coach Muller.
I don't know.
Coaches love that.
If he had a ruler, he might have hit him with it.
Will be forced behind the Penguins cage. Paris there. He's flying up the outside. All the way to the offensive zone as Paris goes end-to-end. Its entering pass will come off of Carter and wide. In front, McFall tried to pull it to the backhand.
McFall in good position there too. I mean, if that puck comes to him, he had a good scoring opportunity right there, being that F3 forward high.
Here's Paris trying to take it right down Main Street. Knocked away. Kaminsky will tap it right to Ofterhide. Good switch there by the Penguins defense. He'll gain center red and dump it in. Little Murphy dump up high. Up the wall, chopped back low by Paris. Compuware will try the near side now. Julius rides the player to the outside as they'll switch off with Paris on the back check. Good job there by the Penguins trading positions. They'll battle in the corner. It'll be Julius now Hartman. Hartman avoids a check and gets it out to center. Gostick up on the forward check.
Uh-oh. All right, good.
Merlot will control it center after the Penguins force a turnover. It'll be dumped in by Julius McElmurray deep to get it. He has a stick lift to free the puck up. Off the back of the board, or off the back of the net.
Somebody got to get out of there.
Elmurray now continuing to battle as he and Hartman team up. Puck will catch the dasher and find its way all the way out to center. Past the Compuware player and the Penguins defense. Merlot had it knocked off of his stick and a shot from outside the hash marks is blocker to the corner. Julius behind the net for Merlot. Up for Gostick. Couple bumps there as the Penguins gain the Compuware, and a drag shot by Julius is gloved. Penguins will find 5 fresh, flightless waterfowl.
4:50 left. Now's not the time, though, to get a little extra courageous with a 2-goal lead. I'm sure Coach Kevin's telling them, hey, let's keep the guy high. Let's still play aggressive, but we can't have 3 guys down below the net and have odd man breaks going in the other direction.
Right, you've seen the Penguins get the red line a couple of times on some somewhat disjointed plays. And able to, as Evans finds Real. Able to kind of get it deep and regroup as it's lifted out the center. Bouncing puck will elude the stick of Villela. And a good read by his partner, Starr. Starr will put it right back in front. Sweeping through center comes Evans. He's joined by Filiaggi. Leaves it up top for Real. Real has
great.
Starr. He'll feed it over. Play. Back down low for Filiaggi with a shot.
I like the vision there, Jack. I mean, that was a great play finding Jake Starr right there in the middle.
Excellent puck movement again. Here's Starr with it.
To help him out.
Now Real all the way across. Evans will gather it off the wall. He and
2-on-1.
Filiaggi. He'll try to slide it across as he was trying to get Filiaggi lined up on the back door. Great defensive play to break it up. Here's Kaminsky. Now Ofterhide. Off the wall to McFall. He'll dump it in right on net, too. No icing as Paris jumps up.
I think Real's playmaking is one of the most improved things that I've seen from him over the last year or so. He's just finding those little plays, little slip plays, getting in the right positions for shots. So great job by Jack.
Lee Paris in his own end. Penguins leading it by a pair. Back comes McFall. Tries to skirt around one, does. And the second. Puck knocked off his stick at the last second. I thought Shuby was going to get to that. He will pick it up at center. Crisscrossing with his teammates. Trying to go back to the point. He'll get a pass through to off the right. One-timer by Paris. As the Penguins continue to move the puck around.
Man.
Another shot by Paris on the heavy wrist shot.
Shuby pulls up, hits Ofterhide there, and we work a puck to a one-timer to Brady, but I don't know if he got a full, no, he kind of whiffed on it a little bit. It might have hit his heel. The puck comes right back to him, and the Compuware goaltender makes a good save on him.
Lee Paris again, this time in the offensive zone after that rush. Jube with a shot to the glove side. It's gloved and held.
Little set play there with the Shubinator there.
And McFall crashing in there looking for a rebound.
Squeaks it through.
Paris again, this time tied up. It'll still get to Shube. Shube to Ofterhide now. Goes Saucy back to Shube. That's one where you may have needed the sauce.
Yeah,
over
that
a
one,
stick.
yeah, I mean, with these new sticks now, all these curves are all weird. It's not the easiest to sauce the puck and keep it flat on the ice when it lands. You get about 2 curves now.
Fagan playing it to the half wall. So fired behind their own net. Here's Shube. Good look, Kaminsky. I love that change off there.
Uh-oh.
But now Penguins broken up at the line. Couldn't clear. Compuware had 2 players in behind. Penguins get lucky there. Kaminsky now. Onside to the offensive zone as the big defenseman drives in. Tied up as they go to the wall. Here's McFall stopping on the wall, pulling it to the middle. McFall's been noticeable in this one, that speed and power. Kaminsky.
When I talked to Mike early in the season, I said it's going to be 20, 30 games before you see him start to really kind of fall into his place. So I think he's getting used to the boys, getting used to the speed of this game. And we're going to see breakouts, I think, for him. Going to start putting some pucks in the net.
Be Hartman along the wall. Puck will pop free to McElmurray. Penguins by a pair as they gain the zone 3-on-2 here. McElmurray cuts behind Hartman and wrists
great
one.
shot.
That's just an individual effort there. Not too many times do you see a 3-on-2 develop that way. But once he cut behind Hartman, Hartman did a good job to drive the net and create a bit of a screen. McElmurray pops off the backside of him and fires a wrister up to the corner to make it 3-0.
The Compuware goaltender went down maybe a little prematurely. He found a little bit of net over his left shoulder there and just finished the playoff. 3-0 Pens with 1:11 left.
Usually you see teams using passes to make a 3-on-2 and do a 2-on-1. In that situation, I think Hartman did a great job reading that McElmurray was going to cut behind him. He took the defender with him, and that freed McElmurray up for that shot. Dylan Hartman might not get a tick mark on the stat sheet for that, but that's a great play.
No, that was a part of his play for sure.
Puck into the Penguins' end. McElmurray battles down deep. Bumped by Merlot, forced up the wall. Bouncing puck will come back to the stick of Merlot. The center for Hartman, and Hartman
Let's get pucks in now, finish this game off.
Smartly sending it deep. The score 3-0 with just under 30 seconds to go. As Compuware tries to get one, and they will.
just snuck by right under the glove of Fagan. But it's probably a little too late with 20 seconds left in the game.
Away goes the shutout for the Penguins. Fagan was hoping for that. Goalies always love the shutout.
Oh, definitely.
As Star up for Real.
And that was offside, but
Yeah,
they
Real's
decided-
got to move that
just
one
move
there.
that one, or move
Yeah.
it or put it in.
Little tap pass there as the Penguins work it deep. Evans finding Villela, trying to make it a 3-goal game again. A backhander forced by Stars. The horn sounds. The Penguins will come away with a 3-1 win. I think that's pretty indicative of the game that we saw.
Yeah, I mean, we had the better of the play, but was it a clean game for us? I don't think so. We got some improvement to do for the second game if we have any chance of winning at the 4:30. I think we play something like that.
So the Penguins will be back in action later today against the New Jersey Rockets from the Garden State. So join us here on Cine TV for that, as we will bring you that one. I hear from the Lecom Harbor side. I don't know if we're on this rink or the other rink. Do we know?
I believe we're at this rink the entire
The big
time.
rink.
The big rink.
The big rink. The big Shamalama Ding Dong rink
That's it.
here at the Harbor Center. So join us again, Cine TV. Thanks as we say good morning